Alrighty, we are live. Welcome back to stream. Hello, Classy. Hope you're having a good morning. Sorry, I had to stop the music there just so I could start the stream up and that. And Hobo. Good morning, Hobo. Hope your morning's all good, mate. You just switch the music player back on for you. Apologies why I start the stream with no music, guys. You'll have to go again. That works, so you know how it is. Yeah, I used to know how that was. If that's any help. Right, so yeah, we're gonna play a bit more of 60 seconds. And as you can tell by the title, you decide. We'll see how this goes. Feel free to put some music on, but try and keep it a bit low so you can hear me narrate the story in my wonderful tones. Alright, we're going to go for the apocalypse again. I don't know what these other modes are. I guess in survival is just see how long you can last. Apocalypse is last until you get rescued. I don't know what scavenge is. We're going to go apocalypse. Right, 60 seconds. Grab as much as I can. Anyone remember what I need? I need a radio. I need at least 4 bottles of water. I need a couple of cans of food. I need my family. The adult is very important. Med pack. Timmy. Wifey. Wifey. Radio is where? Where's the radio? There's the radio. That's what we're going to grab first. Timmy, you little twat, come on. Where's the girl? Anyone seen the girl? There she is. Shit, I'm not gonna make it with any food or water. Kitchen. Ah! Yeah, this is a new add-on. This is classy. This is Ted's Adventures or something like that. There's a new add-on for it. It was released in 2015, I do believe. That first bit is so tense, man. I didn't get the med pack. Oh, I did, yeah. I got the med pack, got the radio. Knock the volume down a bit. Alrighty, gee, hold on. Need a breather after that. Three bottles of water, 4 soup. Okay, I think we did alright. Alright, all of us made it into the shelter just a second before the blast. That was a close one. As long as we're all together, we can make it work down here. We remember hearing canned soup is very healthy for you. We vaguely remember stashing some things in the shelter because there was no room for them upstairs. Turns out being messy can really work for you, work in your favour. So extra, we got a suitcase, a med pack. That was lucky then. I didn't pick up the med pack. Well, looky here. One of us must have hid this inside the suitcase a while ago. People with bunkers here. Well, no, let's about to get inside. Deck of cards and some soup. I shelf are full of cans. We'll eat from cans, we'll sleep from cans, we'll talk to cans. Some of us already do. Plenty of water means we don't have to worry about that for some time. No, for sure, yeah. I'm gonna say, just let him pick up everything and then we'll nuke him. Wow, okay, this is the best stock shelter we've ever seen. We've never seen another one, but we're sure this is good amount of supplies. So we're doing okay. Right, nobody's getting anything today. You maniacs, you blew it up. Damn you to hell. Something we should have told our neighbours when they blew up their barbecue last spring. They were good times, even if they wasted a perfectly good barbecue. Right, so you guys are making all the decisions, alright? I know you got a little bit of delay lag, so I'll wait on each question and allow you guys to answer it. Day 2. Fond memories are one thing. We need to be ready for harsh reality that awaits us. Mary Jane isn't worried. Timmy seems okay. Dolores is fine. And Ted's fine. I will abbreviate this chat, guys. It gets long-winded reading it all. And so they're all fine. So, everyone's good to go out. Got to remember to try and keep the adults back, because if somebody dies out there, if both adults die, it's game over. So always try and send the kids out. What's that? We heard something about supply drops on the radio. Which might be what we need to survive, and it's supposed to happen near our house. Shall we go out and find it's really happening? I don't have whatever that is. Oh, gas mask. We can't go out this early because I don't have a gas mask. Okay, it's too dangerous to go out. Everybody wants some water. Water. Feeling pretty optimistic. Let's send her out. Eats a lot of food. Looks a right sort. Let's send her out with a gun. Okay, they're all alright. Mary Jane went out with a gun. These three are absolutely fine. I don't know why Timmy likes to look in that corner. Yes, they can, as long as you've got an adult alive. Okay, they're all fine. Don't have an axe and the gun's gone out. We woke up today feeling very uncomfortable. It was like something or someone was watching us. We could have sworn we noticed movement in the shadows. If anything besides us is alive in this bunker, it's time to teach you who's boss. Well, we just sent her out with our only weapon, so... Yeah. As we were running around looking for a fucking rat got into a can of foods. Tim is fine. Laura is fine. And Ted's fine. Day 5, everyone's fine. We always steered away from casinos, gambling dens and the like, so when a man came to our door and told us he used to be a gambler, we were suspicious. He invited us to play a game. He proposed a 2 water bottle bet. No chance, man. It's up to you guys. Do we bet 2 water bottles on a game of cards? While we're here. I have 2 bottles of water, 3 I think, maybe 4, that classes as 2. There you go. Question is... okay, conflicting now. Okay, I guess I'm the winning vote then, ain't I? We have a conflict like that. Think a number.
And I'm here
what, 1 or 2?
Shoot, and I'm basically just checking things out and I'm acting a bit. It's pretty cool. You can see there's a bunch of people behind me doing stuff. And yeah, I also noticed that there's quite a bit of nice looking girls here as well.
Okay, cool. Alright, alright. Alright, I got a number in my head. Go for it, guys. That's fun. Oh, okay. Between 1 and 10. Alright, okay, got it. Take your pick, guys.
I definitely want me. That's definitely one of the things.
Hobo's closest. 8.
For sure.
Take your pick, Hobo. You have our fate in your hands. Until anybody else comes on to do the dead vote. Gamble away. Alright, lad. Ah. Damn it. That man must have cheated. We lost. Before we could argue, he left. -2 water. And everybody needs a drink of water as well. Alright, we stumble upon a weird signal when changing radio frequencies. We're pretty sure that behind layers of terrible static and screams we could hear a voice speaking in a foreign language. Oh dear, what if it's the Soviets? We should probably listen to it. But what about the children? To listen or not to listen? That's a no from Hobo. Bear in mind we are waiting on a radio from the government so they can save us. Bear that in mind when you make your choices. Being on the second vote. Bassy? What's the harm to listen? Okay, let's do it again. Alright, that's conflicted again. I got a number in my head, go for it. Haha, 1. Hope it gets it again. What was your decision, Hobo? Yeah, pain in the ass. Yeah, she's an adult. We need her. Suppose we can afford to hold off for a couple of days. Yeah, wait until she starts to look really sick. Yeah, yeah. Or shit, yeah. Yeah, my thinking exactly. Okay. Right, who should we send out tomorrow? I suppose we probably send Timmy out. Play a game, they said. It'll be fun, they said. They never mentioned picking one would be so much trouble. But we don't have no games down here. Yeah, we do. We have checkers and cards. We played hide and seek. The longest we were able to last for was around 10 seconds. That was only because the lights went out for a moment. Mary Jane needs some food. Dolores is still sick. Everyone else is fine. So she needs food. I reckon we could probably hold off another day on her. And Tim is going out. What should we send Timmy out with? No. Wow. No, not what I've experienced so far in the couple of games that I've played anyway. We'll send Timmy out with the axe. That axe is bigger than Timmy. He won't be able to swing the twatting thing. Mary Jane's still hungry. God damn it. He's thirsty. Timmy's gone out with the axe. And he's thirsty. So he needs a drink. She needs a drink. She needs some food. I'm going to suck it up and heal her as well, guys, I think. No, we'll wait one more day. Use a little less, yeah. Right, we have a situation on our hands. There is a group approaching our shelter, and they don't seem like occasional friendly scavengers you run into, not at all. They look like they're out for blood or cans, probably cans. It's a terrible time for humanity if canned soup isn't enough to turn us into monsters. Anyway, we need to defend ourselves. Now, the gun's broken, the axe Tim has got, and this stuff, I know later, you can make a health pack out of. So do we use it as a defense? To use or not use? That is the question. I really don't know. That is the big thing. Not sure. They might be friendly. Okay, so classy to use it. Guessing hobos AFK at work. Give him a couple of seconds. Okay, he obviously had to step away, so you win the vote there, Classy, and we're going to use it. Yeah, KK. Alright, bug killing spray may be primarily used for killing insects, but it seemed to work equally as well on bandit repellent. As long as you aim for their eyes, the reaction is quite instant. We're safer now, but for how much longer? And is this spray going to be enough to drive those low lifes away next time? Mary Jane keeps fainting. We need to find her something to drink. Dolores is hungry and Ted's hungry. I think we're gonna have to suck it up and give her the repair pack as well. Okay, we didn't think we'd get a chance to increase our food supply by simply playing a card game. But that's what we were offered by a man who knocked on our door today. 2 cans of food. We win, we get his 2 cans. We lose, we give him our 2 cans. Okay, so another game of cards. 2 cans of food is the bet. Okay, we gotta do it. We gotta double do it. Okay, we really need to stop playing card games, guys. Minus 2 food. On the good side, everybody's fine today. Nobody needs anything. We still got a good supply. We're fine. Right, as long as we have food and water, we can stay locked in. But we'll have to leave eventually. It'd be good to head straight to our safety instead of getting ourselves into more trouble, if that's even possible in this situation. Our hope is that our brave soldiers will come and rescue us, take us to some well-hidden, well-stocked government shelter. Timmy had comics about those. You know they must exist. All we need to do is make contact with the military. I'm guessing we use the radio because it's always a plus. We made contact. The military is out there and they're coming for us. All we need to do now is wait patiently. Soldiers with a boring voice was very specific about this. Help is on the way. Just need to wait for their further instructions and keep our radio in working order. Mary Jane's fine. Dolores needs water. Ted needs water. Alright. What we would give to be able to enjoy the sunshine again. We can't say there's a lot of light on the ground. We don't expect it to get any brighter down here. Yeah, we're getting a bit low. Hopefully Timmy will bring some back. Although it's been a while, he might die out there. Hopefully the time to leave will come. So now Mary Jane needs water and the other 2 are fine. Remember that time Mary Jane went out to scavenge supplies? When she got back, she had a wound on her forearm. Nothing serious, she claimed, but it looked like something had bitten her. Now that injury is looking much worse. We fear it may be infected. We have to clean it up. Timmy fell in a well. There's nothing we can do about a bite. The axe Timmy's got, we could have chopped it off, look. Oh, that would have been funny to see. We don't have a med pack because we've just used it on her. I wish I didn't send him out with the axe. I wanted to chop her arm off. Oh yeah, she's not looking well. Hey, Timmy brought us some stuff back. Mary Jane will be fine. It's not the first time and it won't be the last time she's sick. She's looking a bit pale today though. We were afraid for Timmy, but he came back from the wasteland and is safe with us now. The proud Ellison Hotel was completely destroyed. Piles and piles of luggage were lying between heaps of rubble. Only a few rooms on the lower level partially survived. Now we know the secret of their restaurant chef. It's tomato soup. No wonder they were a 5-star hotel. Plus 1 can of soup. Every room was stocked with water, bottles for guests. Few of them remained relatively untouched by the explosion. Plus 1 water. One of the luggage bags was filled with a wide array of different flashlight models. Exciting, we tried them all, but only one was in working condition. Plus 1 torch. We returned from the expedition, but our axe didn't make it. Minus 1 axe. Mary Jane caught something nasty. Mary Jane is rested. Timmy is very hungry. We gotta feed Timmy. Timmy! Right, we can send someone straight back out again. Should we send Sick Girl out? It's fucked anyway, right? Send her out. I'll see if she's in the mood tomorrow. Okay, decision to make. You stumble upon the remains of a bandit shantytown. Someone or something tore it down. Incidentally, amidst the rubble, we found a cat licking its paws, nonchalantly surrounded by blood and dismembered limbs. As we made our way back to the shelter, the cat followed. We can now hear its paws impatiently scratching our hatch. Should we let it inside? If I remember rightfully, this cat helped us quite a bit last time, didn't it? But it could be different every time. Let the bitch in. Bobos, vote. Do we let the cat in? Waiting on your vote, Classy. Sure, okay. Cat's coming in. You watch it be nasty and eat us all this time. Yay, friendly little pussy. When we opened the hatch, the cat jumped in and marched around the whole shelter, sniffing all of us. Every wall, corner, empty soup can, and a piece of furniture. Finally, it picked a quiet place, sat down, and let out a deep sigh before taking a 12-hour nap. Its collar has Sharai Cove etched into it. Sharai Cove? What kind of name is that? Mary Jane is hungry. Timmy is hungry. Ed needs some water. Wait. Hungry. Thirsty. Right, okay. Thirsty. Hungry. Eat the cat. Right, and we're sending the sick bitch out, shall we? I'd send the parent. The trouble with sending the parent is if one of them dies, then you got to have an adult alive to survive. Right, okay. So, take your pick, guys. This is your game, not mine. Who would you like to send out? Okay, so which parent? You want to send Mary, the sick one? And who would you want, Classy? This is fun, isn't it? I like this. You want Mum? Okay, got a number in my head. Okay, Classy got his spot on. Mum's going out. Was 4. Do we send her out with anything? I say no. I haven't got nothing to send her out with. What good's a torch gonna do? Or should I send her out with a torch? Yes or no on the torch? It's the only thing that's worthwhile going out with. Yes for the torch. Torch. Okay. Oh, Mum, don't die. Trouble with sending Mum out is she always comes back freaking sick as well. And we've already got one person sick. Mary Jane needs some water. And Ed's hungry. Water, food. We know very little about what's going on outside. Radio could help us. That's not really a decision. It's just a matter of if you have it, use it. We were able to get a weak signal and tap into the government's emergency services. Guess what? Great news. Fallout outside is mostly gone. It should be much safer to travel on the surface now. Jane's fine. Tim is hungry. Ed's fine. We were about to finish our dinner, if you can call it that, when we heard someone knocking at the door. Seems to be a trader who's very interested in ammunition. How about that? Do we trade the checkers board? It's great, yeah. It's a shame the stream's not a lot more busier, because you imagine how crazy it would get with all the votes. We've got a deck of cards for morale if we needed to play a game. Okay, we've got one vote from Classy to keep it. What are you thinking there, Hobo? Trade it. Alright, number in my head. We do have cards, yes. Okay, Classy wins that one as well. It was 8. So we are keeping it. Oh shit, too late. I already went with your first decision. Oh wow, why is Ted and her looking sick? When did Ted get sick? I don't remember Ted getting sick. Tell the stranger we're disappointed, but that was none of our business. If ever was time to get used to life being disappointed, the end of the world, probably is. Oh, Ted. Oh, God. Ted seems to have developed an allergy against our furry guest. Been coughing and sneezing all night. We should try give him some medicine. Mary Jane says she's fine and doesn't need anything. Timmy is good. A few drops of water. Damn it, we need 2 med packs. That's going to end us fast, man. What did we get to yesterday, Hober? Day 58? Something like that? How about the trip to Devando? We've been postponing for a while now. Maybe we should get there. That's our first stop after we get out of here. No, especially the adult. Let's just leave all those questions be for now. Can we spare some water? Mary Jane has been asking for it. Okay, now they're both thirsty. God damn it. Sharakove sure can take care of itself, but we can't help but wonder how much of a self-made cat it is. Just so happens that we found an address on its collar. It's unlikely that its owner is still alive, and a trip to the wasteland is always risky. Should we go outside and check that address? Porky boy! Beans and the hat in the chat. How you doing, buddy? A bit, babe. Okay, now we have to decide and vote in the chat. So, it's not a pick of who goes out. It's do we go out? It's just a damn right question. Outright question. Did I just blow you a kiss? I'm not sure. Did my bot do that? Okay, we got to go out from Hobo. And we got to go out from Classy. So that outvotes Nighthawk anyway. Right, all this talking is making me very thirsty. Be right back, guys. I need a drink. Explain what we're doing to Hawky Boy while he's here. Okay, I'm back. Where did we get to? We've got 2 sick people. Oh, Dolores is back. Bone dogs driving on the other side of the road. Okay. Right, we grabbed our new fluffy friend for a little stroll through the waste, only to immediately run into a couple of gentlemen dressed in trench coats, fedoras, and shades. They gritted their teeth at the sight of the cat and said they'd been looking for it. Apparently it belongs to their dear old Nan, who loves it dearly. Before we could utter a word, they took Sharakov, thanked us, and left. The cat didn't seem to mind, so maybe it's for the best. We were glad to see Dolores come back. Safely from the wasteland. Gained our torch back. When scavenging for supplies, one should check every possible corner, even if it doesn't seem promising. With that in mind, we ventured into the rooms of the local bank, hoping to find something more than piles of useless pre-apocalypse coins. It looks like the bank was robbed just before the blast. The vault was cracked, open with saws, hidden in teddy bears. Who does that? Anyway, we can see why they wanted to rob it so badly. The place was filled with tomato soup cans. How'd it end up here? Maybe the mail had it delivered to the bank instead of the food bank. +4 food. Lovely. We found a shopping bag on the floor next to the counters. It contained a couple of rotten bananas, hand cream, a pair of bunny slippers, and some bottled water. Tempting as all those treasures may have been, we limited ourselves to taking the water, +1 water. In the bank back office, we found an open safe. It was empty, but the unlocked padlock we found next to it might prove useful. +1 padlock. Mary Jane isn't worried, or at least she's not saying out loud, so she's fine for now. Tim is fine. Dolores is hungry. Ed is sick. Who was hungry? Dolores. Yeah, time to gamble it all away. The way you two are going. Right, okay. Decision. The kids have been fidgeting lately. They miss running around and playing games with each other in their rooms. Even though the shelter is way smaller than their bedrooms, there is some space in front of the table that seems perfect for wildly sprinting around and playing tag. Should we let them play? We're in the chat, so it should be a closing decision. Nope, from Hobo. That's a yes from Nighthawk. Classy for the closing vote. Waiting on Class's closing vote. Okay, so you want to let him run around. Simple yes or no will do. So we're going yes. All right. They're going to get hurt, aren't they? Once again, we have proven to be irresponsible parents, and children run around in such a small place cannot end well. We're not sure who pushed who and what exactly caused it, but the kids managed to shove some items off the shelf. Truth be told, the kids seemed a bit happier, so maybe it's not the end of the world. Wait, it actually is. Mary Jane is hungry. Dolores is hungry. And Ted's thirsty. Hungry. Hungry. Thirsty. Okay, who are we sending out? Dad or daughter? Again, this is your game, not mine, so take your pick, guys. One vote for daughter. 2 votes for daughter. That outvotes Hobo anyway. We're sending the daughter out. That's 3 votes for her. But nothing really worthwhile sending them out with, unless we send them back out with a torch. Because they're all... She's only just come back, and Tim is not ready to go out. Lock. Ooh. Torch or lock? That gives Hawk to decide and vote if he's still here. There are other things. Okay, I guess Hawky Boy's eating his lunch, so I got a number in my head. The other thing, sorry, Hawk, was a suitcase, a checkers board, deck of cards, a radio, a torch, or a lock. Because they're tired and need resting, classy. Wait to see what Hawk decides. Suitcase. Interesting. Okay, pick a number between 1 and 10, Nighthawk. Okay, Hobo takes it on both 3 and 5. Your choice was the lock. And we are sending her out. Oh. Yeah, I went by your first number, Hobo, but I had 4 anyway, and you picked 3 after, so you had it on both. Alrighty. To our surprise, we found Sherikov back in our shelter this morning. We're not exactly sure why or how it came back. Is it our good care it appreciates? Our kind hearts? Optimism? Revote. Too late now, Hawky Boy. Or just our stockpile of soup cans. Only time will tell. Mary Jane went outside. Let's hope she hurries back. And she took the lockpick. I don't know why the lockpick. What was your thinking behind that, Hobo? It's interesting. Timmy needs a drink. He needs food and water. And he needs food. He needs food. He needs a drink. He needs food and water. Ah, right, okay, did it? Ah. Alright, I don't remember that. Clobber someone with it. We were able to catch a military broadcast again. This time they're asking us to get out with a flashlight and signal to their plane after it gets dark. If it all goes well, they'll be finding us soon. Hey, we do have a flashlight as well. Okay, Ted is not looking good, man. We need her to come back with a med pack really badly. Yeah, really good. Yeah. Everything was going as planned, but then the flashlight stopped working. We were lucky to get it fixed just in time to hear the distant roar of the plane's engine. We're pretty sure the pilot saw us. Let's see if they get back to us. Timmy seems okay. Dolores is okay. And Ted's fine. Well, you say Ted's fine, but he looks sick as hell. If he dies, we're in trouble. The trash can is becoming full of empty soup cans, and that unmentionable bucket is overflowing. Both of them are attracting strangely glowing, suspicious big insects, wildlife, roaches. Weren't that big before the war, were they? We don't have nothing to fix that, so there's nothing we can do about that. We underestimated the value of the cat in the environment. We thought we had a cockroach infestation on our hands, but Sherikov took care of it while we were asleep. Was it reminded of its hunting days before the bombs dropped? Was it mesmerised by the roach's glow? Or does it just have an undeniable thirst for fresh cockroach blood? That fly's annoying me. I keep thinking it's a fly flying around here. We never know why, but we're grateful that we don't have to deal with the insects ourselves any longer. Tim is fine. She's hungry. And Ted needs a drink. Yeah, the fly is pissing annoying. Right, okay. A loud crash, a surprise shriek, and a bit of debris falling from our ceiling. Truly a recipe for a good start to the day. As it turns out, Sharikov found a new toy. Bit of innocent wiring they ripped out of the wall. Who knows what the cable's for. But our lights are still on, so it can't be that important, right? Should we take the wire away from our fluffy friend and investigate it? I know we had this question yesterday, but I can't remember what the outcome was. And it might be different every time. Yes, take it away from Hobo. Probably should from Classy, so that's 2 to 3. So we're taking it away. And that's 3 votes for yes. Hey, she made it back. Didn't bring any fucking med pack back though, did she? Grabbed a cable and followed it to a rusty old truck parked in our neighbour's driveway. Upon opening the door, we were confronted by 2 men wearing huge headphones and looked extremely surprised to see us. They wiretapped our shelter, there you go, when we were asleep, and they were listening to everything we said. We gave them hell and marched back to our bunker. Nothing made us happier than the sight of Mary Jane returning to the shelter from the surface. +1 padlock. We used to visit our local cinema so often that we could travel there blindfolded. It wasn't that surprising when this was where our feet took us, almost without evolving our brains in the process. When we recognised the sign of the food sticking from between the rubble, we were hoping to find some popcorn. There was none, but the tomato soup dispenser was still working. Yay! Right, +2 soup. The cinema had a strict policy of not bringing your own drinks into the movie. Seems like somebody broke the rules a little. We found a bottle in the last row of the hall. Some were even full. +2 water. Mary Jane is hungry. Mary Jane is tired. Water, hungry. Water, hungry. Yeah, tomato soup dispenser. Only in America, Hawky Boy. Only in America. The agents who were spying on us are now at the door and want to explain themselves. Should we hear them out? Votes on you guys. Ben, thank you for the host, buddy. That's a yes from Hobo. Wait, no from Hobo. Hawky Boy's debating it. Yeah, I don't know. They want, they want us to hear them out. They could be good. That's a double no. And that's, okay, 3 no's. Alright. Okay, interesting. I personally think we should have hear them out, but it's not my game, it's your game. No discussion or deals are to be done with those who don't respect what little privacy we have. Our home, our rules. We don't even have a lot of them. Don't steal soup, don't waste water, and don't wiretap our walls. Goodbye. Kept sending us on missions and shit. Yeah, but didn't they actually help those missions? I can't remember. Mary Jane's hungry. Tim is fine. Dolores needs water. And Ted hasn't recovered. She needs water. She needs food. Ted died on one of them. Do you know what he did, if I remember rightly? Yeah, yeah. Okay. Shit, we got to send Ted out. Well, we're sending Ted out. Okay, Hawk. What do you want to send him out with, guys? Or we can not send Ted out, I think. So I suppose the first vote is to send Ted or not to send Ted. Again, it's up to you guys. Hawk's not here, so there's 2 of you to vote. The decision is yours. Okay, so you're saying to send him, yeah, Classy? Send his ass. Okay, and you're saying send him out with nothing. What about you, Hobo? You agree with the nothing, or would you like to send him out with something? I'm slowly scrolling through them. I know you've got a delay. Want to send him with anything, Hobo? Cards. Okay, interesting. You love to mix the boat up, you do, don't you, lad? Okay, number in my head, guys. Okay, class is on 5. 6. Hobo takes it as well. It was 9. Hobo, we're sending them out with the cards, man. Maybe a gamble ways out there. Who knows? Interesting move there. We do, yeah. Mary Jane is quite hungry. Mary Jane is thirsty. Timmy is fatigued. Dolores is fine. So she needs food and water. Playing a game or two might be a good way to relieve the mood and take our minds off the problem of today and tomorrow. And hey, playing games is good for you. Why not give it a try? Every now and again. Okay. I don't think he's going to make it back. I don't think Ted's going to make it back, you know. We played I Spy, and it was pretty fun for the first 3 minutes. After that, everyone got bored of the letter W. Mary Jane needs some water. Timmy needs some water. Damn you, draining my water. Okay, this is a joyful time in a sea of grief. It's Timmy's birthday today. Yay! Happy birthday, Timmy! Just like last year, we waited until the last moment to get him a present, but this time our options are limited to whatever we can find in the shelter. What is he getting this year? Well, we only have the checkerboard. Yes to give him the checkerboard for his present, or no? Yes, that's a yes from Hobo. And Classy agrees. And so did Nighthawk. Okay, when we were taking cover in the shelter, we barely had time to grab anything. So the checkers set is missing half its pieces. It seems you can still play with the one half, since Timmy has been enjoying himself. Mary Jane is fine. Timmy needs some food. And she's fine. Just got to feed Timmy. Alright. There isn't a lot of space down here. We can smell everything. When one of the wall bricks got loose today and revealed a hole, we felt pretty sick. It's the smell coming from the hole. It's terrible. Should we investigate and remove the source of this stench? Yeah, they get tired and fatigued, Classy, so you can't send them straight out. Do we investigate the smell? Investigate by Classy. That's a yes from Nighthawk as well. So, Hobo, you were outvoted either way. We are going yes. Okay, you picked yes anyway. Hashtag investigate stink. Okay, you made it back. Hey, we've got a med pack. No way. We looked into the hole, fearing something might come at us with claws, fangs, or other mutated and sharp bodily parts, but nothing happened. Instead, we found a dead rat who was trying to break into a can of tomato soup. He failed miserably. We have a feeling we'd be luckier than him, so we confiscated it. We gave the rat a proper burial in an empty can. He deserved that much, plus 1 food. Ted has safely returned from his voyage to the surface, plus 1 deck of cards back. We believe that our expedition to the wasteland must have been followed by strangers. We should be more cautious next time. We used to go to this little store for groceries. They always had their windows closed and the signs that stated, "We assure you we're open." We found some food left inside. Most food on the shelf was outdated and rotten. A lot of eggs were smashed on the floor. Guess what? Soup cans don't expire until 2015. Good for us. Plus 4 cans of soup. We found a shelf with a big sign that said, "Read everything for 99 cents. The only thing left were bottles of water. Huh, expensive. 4 water. Plus. Nice. There was a restroom in the back. Inside, we found a dead body next to a first aid box. Guess it didn't help. Plus 1 first aid box. A gas mask was hanging on the wall. There was a sign next to it that read, "Is it safe?" Plus 1 gas mask. Awesome. That was a great expedition out. Mary Jane seems fine. Tim is fine. Dolores wants water. And Ted needs feeding. Water, food. Who are we healing? The girl or the dad? I think I know which way this is going. We'll wait for the vote anyway. It seems so, Hobo. Yeah, whether they got used, I don't know. Hard to tell. Yeah. Okay. So. Oh, okay. There's a secondary fault by Classy. You got the deciding vote, Hobo. Well, remember, if the adults die, it's game over. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, damn. Are we sure here, guys? Well, we got 2 votes for the girl. If you're sure, guys, have you seen how sick he looks? I'll just tab that away so you can compare them. Alright, nothing's changed. So the girl it is. 2 against 1, Hobo. Sorry, lad. Second opinion. So that was the girl, Hawk, yeah? You want to stick with the girl? Okay, if you're sure. I reckon it could be your downfall there, guys. But it's done. Alright. Remember, it's the adults that need to survive. But it's not my game, it's yours. On our way back from the last expedition, we noticed some drawings on a half-ruined wall nearby. This very crude map of our town. And one place was marked with an X. Maybe it's someone's secret stash of soup. Shall we go and check? Who should we send outside? Send Timmy by Nighthawk. Send Mary by Hobo. Waiting on the classy. That doesn't help at all. You're supposed to be the deciding vote, for fuck's sake. There is no indecisions on an apocalypse. Okay, Timmy it is. 2 against 1, Hobo. Timmy's going out. All for risking the kids. We're lucky to have spotted that map. The spot marked a small hiding place, and we found some useful supplies there, plus 1 water. We were afraid for Timmy, but he came back from the wasteland and is safe with us now. Mary Jane needs food and water. And Ted is hungry. If we get Ted medicine or we never see him eat another can of soup, Ted's gonna die, man. I knew that could be a deciding factor. Hold on, who was thirsty? I lost track of that. Mary Jane. He's hungry. Mary Jane's thirsty and hungry. Yeah, that's fine. But he's gonna die. He's been sick too long. Okay, 1 minute it was all fine, and the next we were at each other's throat. How did this happen? This was insane. Let's get a grip on ourselves if we're going to survive this. Just sleep on it. Yeah, we're going to lose Ted here. Live to fight another day. He didn't... oh, did I deselect it, did I? I'll give him food now. It's alright, he lived another day. We could barely sleep after all that arguing. Let's hope this won't happen again. It's always better when things are calm. Mary's fine. Tim is fine. Dolores is fine. Ted is hungry. Either we get Ted medicine. Yeah, see, it's medicine he needs. I'll give him a can of food anyway. Which one, guys? Mary or Timmy? Dolores or Timmy? So I make myself a smoke. we're doomed without him because Dolores gets sick every 2 minutes. So could have been your downfall in repairing Mary and not Ted. Okay, Mary's going out. That's risky because if Ted dies while Mary, oh no, Mary's. We can't send Mary. Dolores or Timmy. Yeah, Dolores, Timmy. Timmy needs to prove himself more, so that's 2 for Timmy. I agree with that because if we send her out and Ted dies, it's game over. Right, we need at least 1 adult in the bunker at all times. Right, so Timmy is the right choice there. What do you want to send them out with, guys? You have a radio, a torch, a suitcase, a lock, a checkers board, or a gas mask, or a deck of cards. Torch from Classy. Feel free to join in, anybody that's just joined the stream. This is a choose your own adventure kind of game. Feel free to vote with us. Okay, so we have a torch from Classy. Any other changes? Suitcase from Hawk. Suitcase from Hobo. So that is a 2-to-1. Unless any new people that have joined the stream wants to chuck anything in, we are going to go for the suitcase on a 2-to-1 vote. 3, 2, 1. Get me out with the suitcase. You got outvoted, Classy, outvoted. 2-to-1. We really need to repair him, man. Can't believe we're not getting no med packs. Mary Jane didn't cause any trouble today, and no trouble dead cross her path. Timmy went to the wasteland. Dolores needs to get some water. Ted needs medicine. Sorry, Ted, but we don't have any medicine, mate. You're gonna snuffle it soon. Means we really need to keep Dolores alive. We were afraid the army wouldn't get back to us, but they eventually did. The next transmission was full of evacuation promises, but it ended on a big if. The speaker requested that any survivor groups armed with firearms should dispose of them before they get rescued. We don't know what this is about, but it sounds like violating our rights. On the other hand, are there any laws and rights left? Or is it everyone for themselves? Well, we don't have any weapons to give them back anyway, so it's irrelevant. How's me reading, guys? Am I doing good? It's a lot to read, man. Since we didn't have a gun to begin with, soldiers shouldn't have any issues with us. Mary Jane needs water. Dolores needs food. Ted needs water. And Ted still needs medicine. Water, water. Food. You know what? Just fucking have water and food, all of you. Put your asses out. Never get any work done playing this guy, will we? Might be safe inside these walls. There are other problems to consider. None of us can sleep properly. We have to deal with this as soon as possible. Otherwise, we might end up falling asleep in the face of a real danger. Like saucer men from Mars. We do not have a heal pack, so we can't do anything about that. Damn, these health packs are vital, aren't they? Oh no, Ted died. Oh, poor old Ted. Okay, this could be the end of the beginning here. Beginning of the end, even. Ted has been sick for far too long, and he was too weak to keep going. He passed away in his sleep. Poor Ted. Let's take 5 minutes silence for Ted. Okay, back to the game. Bravely ignoring our symptoms, we tried to get at least an hour or two sleep. No luck. We're even more tired than we were, and there are other problems we will need to face soon. Let's just hope our yawning will be enough to scare raiders away or save us from radiation sickness. Oh, Mary Jane's gone crazy. Yeah, I do believe Sarah and Mary Jane was a downfall there, guys. But we live and learn. And Dolores is going nuts as well. They don't need no food or water. It's tough surviving in these conditions. Let's hope that this will be over soon, or else we might end up dead in the wasteland ditch. That's not something we are looking forward to. I remember that time he was alive. It was the best. Oh, Hawkie. I know, but she's irrelevant compared to the adults. Now, if she dies, it's game over. Timmy should have returned by now. We need to face the worst possible scenario. He might not come back. Oh dear, we might have lost Timmy too. We're trying our best to remain calm. The situation we're in is far from normal. We might never get used to it. We hope that help comes soon. Mary Jane isn't completely sane. It's filled with worry. There's not much we can do. Dolores is unpredictable sometimes. We're a bit afraid of her. Nobody needs food or water. We've got loads of food and water, but you know, should I feed them just to keep them a little bit sane? Ring, ring. There we were thinking we would never hear a telephone signal again. Then suddenly a phone starts ringing from somewhere outside. We figured it's the phone booth across the street. Should someone go answer it? He had the suitcase. Who cares, man? Who are we sending to answer the phone? Yep, my fault's exactly there, Hobo. But we'll go for the majority. Daughter, that's 2. 2 for the free on stream, so daughter it is. Yes. Wow, he's not returned. He may show back up, but I fear he's dead. Fucking cat's still smiling. Cat's like, I'm gonna eat you all when you die. When we answered the phone, we could clearly hear a gasp of relief from the caller. They introduced themselves as survivors from a nearby town of Hill Valley. Started exchanging information when the call was cut short. Something must have gone wrong on their side. Hope they will get back to us. Nothing made us happier than the sight of Mary Jane returning the shelter from the surface. Mary Jane isn't mentally stable. Seems to have lost the ability to reason normally. Dolores is okay. Okay, she regained her sanity. One's fine. And we can't go out on a trip tomorrow because we have nobody that's fit to go out. Sharakov seems to have fond of our checkers board. It's a favourite game during stretches of extreme boredom and silence in the shelter, pushing the checkers piece off the table as it gazes intently at whoever happens to be sitting the closest. Sound of checkers hitting the floor every 10 seconds, getting on our nerves, and we're considering taking the game away. Should we let Sharakov play with the checkers? I know she was the first one to snuff it last time. She was ill like 6 times in a row, wouldn't she? Should we let the cat carry on playing checkers, guys? It's a fault, is woman. What a way to spend your lunch break, eh, Hawk? Well, the decision is, should we let the cat play with the checkers or not, guys? Oh, you're in the gym. Let the cat do his thing. 1 vote for yes. Two votes for yes. So that outvotes Hobo anyway. So we're going yes. Timmy's not going to use it now. No. No, certainly isn't. Jericho really went to town on this poor checkerboard. It had several pieces and scratched the board. Basically unplayable now. This is back to rock, paper, scissors. Atom bomb. That's our only entertainment now. -1 checkerboard. Okay, bad move then. Mary Jane still can't handle her own thoughts. She's going nuts. And Dolores is fine. Yeah, Mary Jane, have some food and water. If that'll get you back to normal. Mary Jane has been awfully silent today. This is very unlike her. Should we try talking to her? Here we talk to Mary Jane. That's a yes from Classy. And that's a from Nighthawk. Yes, okay. Let's have a chat with her. We're gonna eat us. Nothing solves the problem better than an honest conversation over a hot beverage. We don't have the latter, but talking alone seems to have done the trick. Mary Jane is no longer crazy. Don't tell us, Peter Parker. Dolores will not last long without water. We need some of that. Oh. We can't send anyone outside. Okay, we're creeping up on my record of 58. Day 43. Mary Jane isn't worried, or at least she's not saying so out loud. And Dolores is absolutely fine. The army started broadcasting again. They are requesting a representative from all surviving groups to meet them at a Pacific location nearby. Seems they wish to question people before they evacuate us from the area. We're not sure if this is good or bad. We should send someone though. Still our best chance. I don't think so. I think Tim has snuffed it. Do you want to send Mary? Okay, 1 vote for Classy from Mary. Mary from Horgy Boy. That's 2-1 against Hobo. I think he's AFK anyway, but we're sending Mary. At least she's sane now, so. Look, we're well stocked, man. We managed to make it to the meeting in time. We tried our best to answer the questions the soldiers asked us. Let's hope we fulfilled their expectations and our ragged appearance didn't make a bad impression. Nothing made us happier than the sight of Mary Jane returning to the shelter from the surface. Mary Jane is fine. And Dolores is fine. They're fine. They're happy living out their lesbian life. Yeah, as long as we keep Dolores alive, we'll be fine. We've been busy since we got to the shelter, but there is still too much to be done, like trimming that strawberry in our yard. Definitely something we want to do when we get out of here. Yeah, when did I ever stop them? Bit of incest. Planning far ahead is usually a good strategy, but for now we should be more interested in our plan for water rationing. Mary Jane's fine. Dolores needs a drink. And we can't take anybody outside. Water for Mary Jane. Dolores needs some food. Someone is very serious about banging on the hatch. We are scared to open it, but it might be some good news, right? We would gladly welcome any friendly face, even if it was our neighbour Ned. We're pretty sure that if there was any reason why our town got bombed, he would be that reason. Shall we answer the door? Open it. Don't open it. Hawky Boy with a deciding vote. Open it. We are opening that goddamn door, man. It might be Timmy. 2 against 1. Biscuit for a biscuit. We opened the hatch, but there was nobody there. Damn pranksters making jokes even after the apocalypse. Mary Jane's fine. Dolores is starting to go mad. Hardly surprising, is it? Her dead husband sat in front of her. And we can't send anyone outside. Little drawings. 2-headed cow. There isn't anything bothering Mary Jane, and Dolores needs water. Chewed on that flesh. No, Timmy's not come back. I think he snuffed it. Our supplies are sacred and our morale is low. You can almost smell the desperation in the shelter. We're pretty sure there's a small group of survivors nearby. Most of the old folks from the retirement home. It shouldn't be too hard. Borrow some of their supplies. It shouldn't be too hard to borrow some of their supplies. They're old anyway, and we need them more, right? Steal the old people's supply, or not to steal their supplies. Is there an actually end to the game? Yeah, you either get rescued or you die in this mode. So that is a no from Classy and 2 yeses from the Hobo and Hawk. Gonna rob the old people. You harsh people. That's a 2-to-1 vote on yes. Alright, we had to do this for the family. It had to be done. We really don't want to mention it again. How about we talk about something else? Soup, perhaps? +4 water. You stole that. Hope you're proud of yourself, boys. You stole the water from the grannies. Take that to your grave with you. We woke up to the smell of something burning. We got up in a panic, but it turned out the fire was under control, more or less. For the past few days, Dolores has been very busy building a house of cards. Started with a single building, but soon she was out of cards. After constructing a small card town standing in the corner of our bunker during the night, Dolores set it on fire and calmly observed the flames. Okay, she's gone nuts. When we asked why, she gave us an indifferent stare worthy of a serial killer. Said that some women just want to watch the world burn. Nana can suck it. Can't be worse than telling you to take it from the children. Okay, so we lost a pack of cards because she went crazy. Mary Jane's hungry and thirsty. With no help, Dolores might go over the brink of sanity. Do something. Dolores has rested. Oh, go on, you can both have some food and water. See if that returns your sanity. Got lots to give. Now, we're feeling pretty optimistic about today's expedition. The only thing left to do is choose the right person to go outside. Now, what happens if we send a woman out? I really don't know. I wouldn't have thought she'd been able to go out. But this is a big decision. Decision. To send her out or to not send her out. Well, I can, because I can highlight her. So, that's a no from Classy. Is that a yes from you, Hobo? Patrolling killer grannies. Big stakes here. Come on. Yes or no, guys? Okay, so that is 2 against 1 to send her out. Alright. Okay. What would you like to send her out with, guys? Alright, that vote's been done, guys. What do you want to send her out with? Gas mask, radio, torch, padlock. Wants the lock. Anyone else for an item? Class is not happy now. Like, you dumb fuckers. Gas mask from Classy. Porky boy, any thoughts on the item, lad? All right, we're gonna go for a number then, guys. I think Hawk is busy training his muscles. All right, number in my head. Oh no, he's always on the treadmill, working that. All right, I'll let these two guys decide. Oh, Classy takes it. Classy's going with a gas mask. All right, this could be the downfall of you. You know this, right? She's gone. Mary Jane seems fine today. Hopefully it'll stay that way. Dolores is on her way to the surface. Hope she makes it back. Tough surviving. We've read that before. We're almost to the day 58. It's easy to feel a bit down when living underground like this. No sunshine, no sky. We need to get rid of that pessimism and try to bring some cheerfulness into our life. Mary Jane didn't cause any trouble. She's fine. Hear that? No. Because no one is talking. Not a word in ours. Not at all. We can't just stare and stare at walls. We need to do something. Turn the radio on. Ah, how unfortunate we took the radio with us. Could probably listen to some music. They're still playing music out there, don't they? Mary Jane needs some water. You maniac, you blew it up. Barbecue last spring, read that before. Alright. He's not back yet, guys. What will we make of tomorrow? What we make of today will be our tomorrow, so let's make it right. Dolores is out hunting. Hopefully she's not dead yet. Mary Jane has rested. At least she's sane. Spiders seem to be operating under the assumption they have all the same rights to the shelter as we do. They're everywhere and don't seem very scared of us. It's time we change that. We don't want any more spiders. We don't have anything to deal with that, so move on. Still not back, but there's a knock at the door. While we were asleep, Shakova made short work of those pesky spiders. Oh, he did it anyway, so it wasn't worth wasting anything. Correct there, Classy. Yeah, cool. Chase them around until they all ran away through the cracks in the shelter. Let's hope they stay gone for good. Mary Jane's fine. Someone is at the door. Cannot hear what they're saying, but they have been banging on it like crazy. Maybe it's good news, maybe it's bad news. Should we open the door? Dun, dun, dun. Could it be Timmy, guys? Has Timmy come back from the dead? Let them in from Classy. Open it from Hobo. We have a new viewer. Welcome to vote with us, new viewer. If not, I'm going to count down from 3 and we're going to go with open it. Yeah, feel free to interact as you join the chat, guys. That is 3 opens. Yeah, feel free to interact with us and play the game with us. Just join us in chat. But we are going for the open. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Okay, what is this? We made it. We got rescued by a brave military team. We honestly shed tears of joy when we saw those handsome uniforms covered in radioactive goo. Let's hope this is the end to our desperate survival. We can finally find a fresh start. We made it. Woohoo! Spider-Man. Rescued by the military. GG, guys. GG. You made it out alive. Huh? When you perished. Oh shit, is that because the adult weren't with us? I got a feeling because we didn't have an adult with us, it was classed as a... I'm quite sure there, because it come up perished. Yeah. Yeah, because an adult didn't survive. She was out still, right? Yeah, so am I. Yeah. Beanie's in the chat. Yes. It's a win. Right. Now, do you want to know the scary thing? That was on the easiest setting, guys. Oh. It's hard, man. I feel like I just narrated a whole story, like... Yeah, that was on Classic, and that was Apocalypse. Now, Atomic Drill is the tutorial. Apocalypse is try and get saved. Don't know what Scavenge is. And I'm guessing Survival is an endless survival mode, where you just last as long as you can. It makes it more interactive to read to you. Yeah. Okay, give me 2 minutes, guys. I'm going to grab a drink quickly and decide what mode you want to play. I think Scavenge might seem quite interesting. Not quite sure. At least with Apocalypse, there's a way out. I'm guessing Survival is just, lasts forever. Yeah. You want to get out eventually, didn't you? Yeah, Scavenge could be fun. Right, give me a couple of minutes, guys. Be right back. Hold on, guys. Be right back. Right, okay, I'm back. Playing with the commands, classy. Okay, did we decide on a mode? You want to do Apocalypse on a harder setting? Or try Scavenging? Or Survival? Scavenge. Okay. Not sure what it is. Scavenge supplies from your house and make sure the fallout shelter is well stocked by the end. No survival included. Alright, let's try it. I'll keep it on normal this time. But I do believe this is just how much can you get in the bunker at one time. I think. Water, water. Can of food. Gas mask. Med kit. Timmy. Come here, Timmy. Gas mask. You. 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 The last one. Where's the other bird? There she is. Brave run for some water. Gotta make it back. Oh, it makes it back. That was a good little haunt there. Did well there. Did real well. Okay, yeah, so that one is literally pick up what you can. Okay, bit of shit. We would class that as a win. Right, so I say we go Apocalypse and keep it on this setting here because we were doing that last time. Elfish is common. Scavenge times 60. Fragile equipment. I don't know. I really don't know. Ted's Army. That was the add-on. Collect items and family members listed below and make your way to the shelter before time runs out. Okay. I'm going to try this. I'm going to try this. Damn. Okay, that's gonna be tough. Gonna be super tough. Gun and ammo, easy to remember. Gas mask, health pack. Torch. Right, you're gonna be screaming at me here though, because remember this. It's gonna be hard because why it's there. Okay, here comes my boy as well, so I might have to. Okay. Jimmy, where's the ammo? Health pack. Gas mask is there's the gun. Yeah. Can't pick up. Hold on, darling, look in a minute. Oh, I went the wrong way. Yeah, I ain't gonna do this now. I don't know right now. Pick up the torch. I'm gonna make it, guys. No, we didn't make it. Alright, my baby. Yeah, I don't know where the ammo was then either. No, it's just a little challenge, and you gain an item for it, I suppose. You gain a military helmet. I don't know whether it's just cosmetic or whether it would help in the main game. I don't know. There seems to be lots of them. Adventure hat. I think they're just cosmetic. Yeah, I don't think so. The Ural hat, so it's just rubbish. It's just cosmetic shit. Kid hat. But that's the new one that got added, Ted's Army. Whoa, that's a lot of cans of soup. Wow. Let's do Apocalypse then on the harder setting, shall we? Go. I don't know what the missus wants to do for some food tonight. I don't know whether she wants to fire up the Barbie. If she does, then I might not be on too much longer. Food, suitcase, gun, gas mask, water. Yeah, I should have been stood right there. A little bit buggy, but picking up and throwing stuff. This fat girl. She is. not gonna make it. Oh, damn. I don't know what I freaking got then, I really don't. Panic mode. I think I got everyone, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Okay, decent supply of water, a gun, a map, Jack's board, a lock, a thing. All of us made it to the shelter. We opened the shelter door. We noticed we got a lock in there. Okay, and we also got a map. Plenty of water, and we've got plenty of cans. I'm going to abbreviate like fuck. And remember, this is on hard mode now, so shit deteriorates quicker. We get more diseases. And the only thing I didn't get was that goddamn med pack again. Quite important. Mojan's fine. Timmy is fine. Anything else to report? Dolores is fine. Everybody's fine. Nobody needs anything. Send someone out. That stupid frickin' health pack again, Hobo. Quite important, like. But we did get the gas mask, so we can send someone out pretty quickly. Drink, 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 drink. Everybody wants a drink. One bottle gone. Who to send outside? Let's start the ball rolling with this one. Or the ball rolling, even. Timmy, shout. With a gas mask, yep. He's got to take the gas mask because it's early days. You happy with that, Mr. Hobo? Or you want to be conflicting? Timmy with a gas mask. Okay. Oh. Come on, Timmy, get out there. I love a different view. Oh. There's nothing more surprising than a knock at a Fallout shelter door. Who could it be? Should we investigate and risk our very lives? Sounds like a good idea. Shall we open the door? That's a yes from Classy. And that's a no from Hobo. Anybody else in the chat want to take up the votes? Feel free to join us. In 3 seconds, I'm going to think of a number and then we will get there. 3, 2, 1. There's a number in my head. Pick your numbers, guys. Oh, Classy takes it with, is it 7? So that was a yes from you, wasn't it, Classy? Okay. Hey, Motherburger, come to join the fun. Oh, and Jeff Rose over 6. That would have been conflict in there. We're going out this time. We ready for the next votes, guys? Hey, Jeffro, how you doing, buddy? And Burger, how you doing? Seen you in a few days. Someone started shooting at us. We closed the hatch as quickly as we could, but a shot or two grazed us. That was the wrong way to go there, Classy. We got shot at. Okay, Jane's fine. Dolores is fine. Ted was hurt. Ted got shot. Yeah, it was 1 for 1, but he'd already missed the initial vote there, so we'll do that for the next one. Nobody needs anything, but Ted has already been shot, so not a good start. Straight on it, look. Straight on it.
Shut the fuck up. You're a fucking cunt. Shut the fuck up. You're a stupid cunt. Suck my dick. Shut the fuck up. Stop being a fucking cunt. Shut the fuck up. Nobody even wants you here.
Ah, dear. Right, okay. Everyone wanted water. I can't give Ted the health back because we don't have one.
I just wanna let you know you're a stupid fucking cunt. Go ahead and run your mouth, pussy. I don't give a fuck. You're a stupid piece of shit. You're a stupid fucking bitch. Get the fuck up.
Okay. Safe down here. Mary Jane is hungry. Ted is hungry. Feed both of them. Okay, next decision, guys. Our patience is wearing thin. We thought it would be a good idea to take a quick look outside to see if there was any trouble in the area. As we were about to step out, a pair of animal eyes flashed in the darkness, and their owner started growling in a most terrifying way. We only have moments to decide what to do. Do we shoot it or not shoot it? Kill hobo. Unfortunately not. Shoot it. Okay, 1 vote for shoot it. Shoot it. Shoot it. Okay, that's 5 viewers in the stream. That outvotes anybody else still in? We're shooting it. Or did we shoot? A quick shot with the rifle was more than enough to scare away or maybe bring down whatever creature stalked us in the darkness. We never saw it again. Okay, so Dolores wants some food. I reckon that was a cat. We don't have the radio. I didn't bring the radio down. Crap. How are we going to get rescued without a radio? We're going to have to find one.
That was a little dark. Very poor taste. Shut the fuck up. I shouldn't have said that.
Okay, everybody wants something to drink. We couldn't do the radio. This could go bad, guys. We got the radio. Very important. Hey, come back. Oh, he come back with a radio and a med pack. Good lad.
Nobody even wants you here.
Yes, my son. You're not going to play in the garden on the pool and that. I'll get out your school uniform then and go to the park for an hour. Go what? Okay, and wash your face as well. You got all food around it. Yeah, Tim is a good lad. What did he bring back? He brought back 4 cans of soup, 4 water, 1 radio, 1 med pack. But we lost our gas mask. Timmy needs feeding. He's welcome to that bit of food. He's done a good job. Ted's still injured. Timmy needs eating. Feeding. Timmy needs eating. Poor lad. Do we use the med pack on Bert? He's not looking very sick, is he? He's just a bit injured. You want to use it, Hobo? Okay, that's a vote for yes, use the med pack. That's 2. That's 2 yeses to use the med pack. Any conflicting? That's 3 and only 4 viewers, so that's a yes. Sure, good. Too late, it's done. Mary Jane's fine. Timmy is still hungry because he had a big adventure. Ted's injuries are all fixed. Timmy needs a can. Yeah, I was thinking that myself, but decision got made. Okay, who we sending out? Mary, 1 vote for Mary. Two votes for Mary. Decision being made in 3, 2, 1. Mary out. What do you want to send her out with, guys? We've got an axe, we've got a checkers board, we've got a gun, we've got a map, we've got a radio, a suitcase, a lock. What would you like to send them out with? Okay, 1 vote for an axe. 2 votes for Every day. Every day, Badger. Yeah, every day. Oh, we got conflict and we got 2 map votes. Please feel free to join us in the votes. We have 2 for radio, 2 for map. Badger, you can have the final say, yeah? Come and join us. Map or radio, what should we save? You got pretty eyes. Okay, if we're not getting a conflicting vote here, guys. Keeps my horns warm, my hat does. Okay, so it was 2 against 2. Nah, I knew I had it on. Yeah, I like it. Right, conflicting votes. Pick a number between 1 and 10. All people that voted. Nope, nope, we do it by number. Pick a number between 1 and 10. Whoever's closest to the one in my head gets the win. Ah, Classy got it spot on. Classy, it was 6. So what was your vote? Your vote was to save the map, right? Oh, damn. Are you sure? We need the radio to escape. All right. Got to stick by that decision. We saved the map. That's what the vote was for. The place was getting flooded. The vote was to save the map or the radio. Oh well, the radio's dead. I did wonder. I thought he was a bit crazy saving the map, like. Oh well, you got this, don't worry. Take care of ourselves. Mary Jane's still hungry. Mary Jane is eating for our food supply, man. Right, Sharikov is still a fresh addition to our little family, so we need to keep an eye on it, and believe it or not, just today we noticed something else on its collar. It seems to be an address. Should we take a trip to the address and see what's there? Okay, Boga. Votes on whether to take a trip to the address, guys. A yes and a no. A yes and a yes. That's 3-1. We're going on a jaunt. Grabbed our fluffy friends, ran into some blokes, and they took the cat off of us because they were their owners. But unfortunately, we lost the cat. But we did gain a deck of cards because Matey Boy made it back, or whoever the fuck we sent out. Theatres mean actors, and where you find actors, you can run into mimes. So we approached the theatre on our tiptoes, but in the end we decided to get out for supplies with greater fear of mind, so we bravely went in to explore. Must have been one boring play if the only props being used were bottles. The scene was practically filled with them. Gained free water. And we also gained 2 soup. No, that was Matey Boy coming back. We didn't get nothing for the cat. If I remember rightfully, the cat comes back later. Tim is fine. Dolores needs some food. That's fine. Gave the cat up from cards. Okay, we always wanted a pet, but we just couldn't decide what to get. A cat, a dog, no matter. We have our very own cockroach colony. Unless we want them to stray and play fetch, we should start doing something to drive them out. Though the fetch option is quite likely, they're as big as small as puppies. Do we shoot the cockroaches? Anything goes. Shoot the cockroach. Okay, 1 vote for shoot. Anyone new to the chat, feel free to join us on the votes. We're voting on what to do on the game. We have 1 vote for shoot 'em. Yes, Classy. We have about 6 left, I do believe, something like that. Okay, so is that a no then? That is 1 vote for yes and 1 vote for no then, yeah? Okay, that's a no. Right, Jeffro, you get the decider, or anyone else that's just joined the chat. Yes or a no to shoot the cockroaches. Otherwise you're going down to a number game. Okay, no more votes. Okay, pick a number, guys. Oh, right, okay, sorry. Jeffro's just come in with a late vote, and his was a yes to shoot him. Okay, and with a 2 to win, 2 to 1, we are shooting the rat, the roach. Went long enough on that one that we're shooting him. We won the battle, and maybe even the whole war. After the massacre was over, we tied up the cockroach remains and dumped them next to our shelter door. Let that be a warning to all other insects out there. Don't mess with us. So, we did the right thing shooting the roach. Timmy needs a drink. Mary Jane needs a drink. Everyone except Dolores, she needs food. Did the right thing shooting the roach there. Could have maybe broken the gun. Maybe. Decisions are made now. And you must stick by those decisions in life. Okay, who to send out, guys? This is your game. I'm just a button presser. One vote for Mary. She is. She's a hungry muncher. Maybe, baby.
I don't want to set the world
So why is that? 2 votes for Mary?
on fire.
Mary it is then. Looks like Hobo stepped away.
I just want to start
Guys want to send her out with anything?
a flame in your heart.
Got the checkers board, we've got the gun, got the map,
In my
cards, a suitcase, and a lock.
desire.
1 vote for the gun. The opposing votes.
And that one is you. No other will do.
Going in 5,
I
4,
lost all
3.
ambition
Oh,
for
opposing with the
worldly
board.
acclaim. I just want to be the one you love.
Any more
And
votes?
with your admission,
Alright, pick a number between 1 and 10, guys.
I'll have reached the goal I'm dreaming of. Believe me, I don't want to set the world on fire.
Fire.
I just want
Ah, Classy nailed it with a 2.
a
So close, so
flame in
close.
your heart.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. Great on the head. So your pick was gun with Mary.
I love you too much.
Off she goes.
I
Beef burgers, man. Beef burgers. Burgers aren't made of ham. One vote for yes. Would that be a bad thing? Because Ted's got an allergy against him. Yeah, because they're made out of beef. They're not made out of ham, are they? Okay, so we're going no? Is that what we come to there? He only broke it last time, didn't he? He broke the goddamn board. Right, I'm going no in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow. Nope, cat's still here. He tried to keep the game away from him, but he just enraged it and he broke it anyway. Right. So, that didn't make any difference. He broke it no matter what we did. Everybody needs water. Curiosity killed the cat. Jericho found a tiny wire sticking out. Sticking out behind the plaster. What is this thing? Nobody remembers. Did we take the wire away from the cat? This was the one where we got wiretapped, right? Take the wire. Okay. Going in 3, 2, 1. Taking the wire. Yep, same again. Wire tapped. Everybody's hungry. Oh, they're at the door. Should we hear them out this time? You'll want to hear them out this time, okay? 1 vote for yes. Give it a couple of seconds. Any more votes? Okay, nobody else voting. Going in 3, 2, 1. We're listening to them this time. They briefly waved some sort of ID cards in front of our face and told us they were on a top secret military government. The wiretap wasn't to spy on us, but rather on the cat, suspected of being a Soviet agent. Quest, yes. They're willing to let us into their super top secret government safe house if we help them with some of their secret missions. Okay. Mary Jane's back and she brought us a gun. Okay, she also brought us some water back. And some ammo. We still don't have a med pack and we've got 2 people injured. Today we found a letter from what seemed to be other survivors. They claimed they meant us no harm and want to get to know us better. They're asking to choose one person to represent us. Who should we send? Who should we send to meet the other survivors, guys? One vote for Timmy. Poor old Timmy. Any more votes to send outside? That's 2 for Timmy. I do believe that is a Timmy vote. Yeah, they're just being bone, yeah. At least Timmy's not sick, so. Welcome back, Burger. It's true, it's all true. There really are others just like us. We arrived at the rendezvous, unarmed and on time, and we were greeted by a friendly-looking group of survivors. They're being led by twins, a brother and a sister, who seem to be friendly enough. They asked us some questions and promised to stay in touch. Mary Jane is hungry. Thirsty. Thirsty. Hungry. Thirsty. Still don't have a med pack. Timmy is not good at doing great. It would be good to talk to him and cheer him up. Talk to Timmy or not talk to Timmy? Hope we don't want to talk to Timmy. He's just a bit depressed, you know. He's a bit depressed and he's looking at the wall and drawing funny pictures. So we're not going to talk to him, no? You hard-hearted bastards. Alright. Vote going in 3, 2, 1. Gone. We are not talking to Timmy. We're going to let him go mad. Harsh, dudes, harsh. Apparently yelling "get better" doesn't actually help anyone get better. Weird. Okay, Burger. See you later. Tim is fine. Loris is fine. Ted's sick. Mary Jane hungry. Of course she is. Okay, who's sending outside, guys? Sending out on an adventure. That's 1 vote for Timmy with a gun. Any conflicting votes? Not sure. Not actually found anything useful for the padlock yet. Really haven't. It's not popped up at all. 2 for Timmy with a gun. Mary Jane's fine. Tim has gone out. Dolores is doing fine. Ted's sick. Today during breakfast we startled when our map slid off the wall. We checked the nails holding it, but they were all firmly in place. It could be a poltergeist. Maybe we need to perform an exorcism to get rid of it. Anyway, in the wall hub behind the map we discovered some sort of safe. Okay, that's new. We're curious as to what the treasure might be inside. Should we open it? This is new. Not come across this one before. How can we not open it? I mean... Well, that skull and crossbones puts me off a little bit. That's an absolutely from Classy. And that's an open it, open it, open it. Alright. Open it now. Okay. Found a scout book inside. Drink, drink, drink. Everybody wants a drink. We're closed off in a tiny shelter and our supplies are limited. If we want to survive, it's time for desperate measures. We know there's a group of elderly people. Okay. Did we rob the old again, guys?
Yeah.
That's a yes to rob the old grannies. 2 cans of food, 4 water. Something along those lines. About that. Nope, that's a 2 for Rob. 3 in chat. Going in 3, 2, 1. Rob 'em. Ted is gonna die. We went, got what we needed, and come back. We found a radio. Lovely. That replaced our broken radio. The classy drowned earlier. Everyone's fine. Day in Army broadcast interrupted. We were given geographical coordinates. Nice. Luckily, we have the map. Oh, come on, Ted. Live, survive, Ted.
Put your hands up. Put your hands.
Put your hands up. Mary Jane is rested. She's fine. Ted's fine.
Put your hands up. Put your hands.
Nobody needed anything. I'll be the death of Ted. Yeah.
Put your hands up.
We seriously need medical supplies. Mary Jane is hungry, thirsty, hungry. Everyone's thirsty and hungry. Oh no, man. Getting low on soup. Tim is back. Didn't bring a med kit though, did he? Damn it, Ted's screwed. Brought back 3 cans of soup. Don't look at the trailer, the music trailer. Oh, it means tab it anyway. I don't like to do that when I'm sharing my desktop too much. 3 cans of soup and 2 water. And a chessboard. Checkers board again. Ah, but we lost a gun. Tim is hungry. And Ted's hungry. I'm sorry, Ted, you're gonna die. Who are we sending out, guys? Using a high-tech setup involving paper cups in the yard to string, the agents rang in with our next top-secret mission. They want us to go on one successful expedition and write down what we saw in the journal. Mary, Mary, quite contrary. 1 vote for Mary. Two for Mary. How does your garden grow? What's that? Mary's going out. I think we should have sent Ted. Ted's fucked anyway, but... Timmy is hungry. Ted's fucked. Try and feed him and water him just might keep him alive. The trash can has become full of empty soups, roaches everywhere. We have the book to use this time. It's different. Never had that book last time. I'm sorry, Ted, but you're gonna die. Dodge the bullet this time. I know, but it might just keep him alive for her to come back with a med kit. But dodge the bullet this time. That is a bullet, huge, hairy, and had 8 legs and a glowing head. Tim is hungry. Dolores needs water. And Ted's just sick. Water for her. Hungry for him. I think he's dead. I think he's gonna die on day 40. There he goes. God damn, Ted. God damn you, Ted. Ted's dead, baby. Whose motorbike is that? Mary Jane's been injured now. Then we should eat something. Timmy's hungry. She's injured. Tried to keep track of the dates, but they just don't add up. We should get him a present. Oh, it's his birthday. Yay. What should we give him for his birthday? Checkers board or the scout book? Scout book. It's a good shout, man. Good shout. We didn't do that last time, did we? Checkers book. 2-1. Book it is. I don't know if Timmy is ever going to be a Boy Scout after the apocalypse, but the Scout Handbook is a deadly spider-killing weapon in his capable hands. He's having fun. Timmy needs water. Do we send it out, guys? Send in Timmy. Yeah, free for Timmy. Want to send him out with anything? We've got the map, we've got some cards, we've got the Boy Scout book, the radio, suitcase, padlock, ammo, and the checkers board. Padlock. Interesting. Padlock. Nothing. Well, it's 2 for the padlock. Alrighty. Mary Jane is very thirsty. They're both thirsty and Tim is fucked off out. Bandits are at the door. Ah, we needed the padlock, look. Finally, we needed it, and you sent them out with it. Uh-oh. Could have locked the door, guys. Oh dear, what's happened here? The enemy stormed the shelter and they took Mary Jane. Why would you take her? Win-win. They took the one eating all our food. Dolores is hungry. Mirage is communicating through the radio, claiming this will make it easier for them to extract us. Chop down a tree or two in the nearby park. We don't have an axe, so that's irrelevant. Come on, Timmy, come back.
Just disappearing.
Clearly we're trustworthy. We came to a generous product to cut the sound of soup. Well, we don't have enough to give them, so... Timmy's back. Come back with our padlock. Bit late now, Timmy, you twat. 5 cans of soup. 4 water. Needed that. He's hungry and thirsty. Oh, radio. Hope we get saved very soon. Tim is still hungry. Now, do we want to send Dolores out? Big decision here. That's a no from Jeffro. And that's a pass from Classy. 2 to 3. That's not sending her out. And there was Hobo's no. Tim is hungry and she's thirsty. Oh shit. Double clicked again there, guys. Oh, she killed the adult. We died. More bandits at the door. I did padlock the door. We got eaten. It's too easy to do, man. We had the padlock back as well, so could have put the padlock on the door. We might have survived another couple of days then as well. What a good game though. Really enjoy that, I do. It's a good laugh. Certainly something different, that's for sure. Yeah. No, I am clicking. I'm sat back with my mouse in my hand. I can't, Jeffro. I'm going to have a barbecue now. I'm off for a barbecue. I should be back on later if you want to play something, mate. Or when Hobo gets home and class is on. Find something to play. But yeah, that was fun. I enjoyed that, guys. Alright, cheers for joining us again. And I'll catch you all in a bit. I should be back on probably about 7. Cheers, Jeffro. And I'll catch you all in a bit. Hey, this guys. Hobo, if you can still hear me, mate, I should be back on about 7. If not, I'll catch you when you get home, dude. Laters all.